Mike, and we got Dave Stewart coloring it. So these are some of my favorite guys to work with. It's an incredible joy, and probably that'll get nominated for something. What do you got?
A microphone and a computer that won't do anything. Hi everybody, how you doing?
This is Jeremy Atkins. He's our publicist, and I'm Scott Alley, an editor.
So first of all, we want to thank you guys for coming out, and also in advance for bearing with us as we are having some technical difficulties. But we do have a surprise coming for you guys at the second half of the panel, which will hopefully make it all worth it. But first off, we're going to kind of go into just sort of talking about some of the projects and what we've got coming up with it. As you may or may not know, Scott Alley edits about half the books on the schedule at Dark Horse these days. So I'm going to have him talk about some of the things he's got coming up with everything from Hellboy, Umbrella Academy, and Buffy, which I'm sure at least a couple of you guys are reading, right? Yeah. A little more enthusiasm. Come on. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's almost like there's something really cool to look at up there, but instead it says DVD video, which is pretty cool. It's a good logo. Yeah, well, one thing that I just want to get out of the way right away, a lot of Buffy fans were believing that there was going to be a big Buffy announcement in July, mainly because he said there was going to be at WonderCon this spring, but that was a slightly inaccurate statement. No new announcements, we're just keeping going. We're going to issue 40. This fall, the stories that we get into after the current crossover with Frey, where Buffy is journeyed into the future. Have you guys been reading the Buffy Monthly?
Mm-hmm.
You've seen Buffy's traveled to the future. She's joined up with Frey, the Slayer from the future, who was the star of the first comic that Joss ever wrote, Frey. After that crossover, Jeff Loeb is coming on. I don't know that Jeff's ever written anything for Dark Horse before. I've been around a while, and I don't think he has. Jeff's writing a single issue of Buffy that's picking up on some of the stuff that they weren't able to do in the Buffy animated series, which you may know was under development for a while with Jeff as executive producer with Joss. The show never got off the ground, but a lot of the ideas are going to pop up in Buffy 20. And then after Buffy 20, we go into a 5-issue arc featuring a bunch of writers from the TV show, kicking off with Jane Espenson, an amazing writer, great writer. She kicks off, and basically the supernatural world that Buffy's a part of sort of goes public, and vampires become common knowledge, and it changes everything for the lives of the Slayers. Things get really painful for them, because that's how Joss likes it. And then after this 5-issue arc, where each issue is written by a different writer, Jane comes back for a 5-issue arc, which will feature Oz, which we're really excited to get.